Welcome back to AI Advantage for Small Business, practical AI strategies for real small businesses. I'm Duarte, and today we're building a weekend-ready human-first voice shortcut we call Voice Ally. Picture this, a busy Saturday morning, 3 customers at the counter, and a barista gets asked about a possible nut allergy. That 15 seconds of hesitation could cost the sale, or worse. But a quick voice cue from a tablet gives a calm, accurate script. The staff member asks the right follow-up, and the customer leaves safe and satisfied. Okay, that's our anchor.
I love that image because it's painfully real. I run ops with clients who have the same pain, staff juggling tone, safety, and upsell in real time. Today, we'll walk through a compact playbook, capture the top 10 recurring customer questions, draft safety-first 10 to 20-second voice scripts with AI, vet them with manager sign-off, and set up a phone or tablet shortcut you can pilot over a weekend.
Quick note on what you should have ready if you want to follow along this weekend. A short list of the 10 customer questions your team gets most, a spare tablet or phone you can configure, and, if possible, 1 staff volunteer to run live role play. We also have downloadable assets on the show site, the Voice Ally script pack, a privacy redaction checklist, and a weekend pilot tracker. Before we dive in, I want to introduce our panel. Sarah, my co-host and Operations Reality Check, Maya, who runs a neighborhood cafe and piloted Voice Ally last month, and Luis, a privacy consultant who helped design our redaction and on-device rules. Maya, Luis, welcome.
Thanks, Duarte. Hi, everyone. I'm Maya. My cafe is small and loud on weekends, and we tried a Voice Ally prototype to help new baristas answer allergy and payment questions without disrupting service. I'll be sharing what actually worked and what tripped us up. Glad to be here. I focus on keeping prototypes like this privacy safe and compliant with best practices. Today I'll flag common PII traps and easy redaction steps so voice prompts don't accidentally store customer data.
All right, topic 1. Pick your top 10 and write minimal signals. Sarah, start us off. Where do you collect those recurring questions without overloading staff time?
Start with receipts, POS notes, and any customer feedback forms. Ask shifts to jot down 2 recurring questions at the end of the day for a week. Don't overcomplicate it. We want the highest frequency, highest impact items. Safety questions like allergens, pricing/discounts, returns, and payment. Those move the needle. Prioritize safety and margin. If a question could cause liability, it goes on the top list. We pulled POS tags for allergy and refund, and then had new hires shadow shifts for 2 days. The top 10 emerged fast. Common allergens, substitution options, payment splits, loyalty points, and how long an order takes. That list was gold because it matched real chaos windows.
2 quick rules on examples. Redact names and order numbers from any sample interactions. Replace customer names with placeholders, like customer, and use generic order tokens. That keeps sample audio free of PII and makes scripts reusable. Topic 2. AI Assist to draft short, safety-first voice scripts. Luis, tell us what conservative prompting looks like here so the output stays margin safe.
Conservative prompts are explicit about the assistant's limits. For example, draft a 10 to 20 second spoken response for a staff member to say to a customer asking about nuts. Include a safety line that the staff member is not a medical professional and escalate to a manager if there's uncertainty. Keep instructions concrete. Required safety line, max length, tone, calm, polite, concise. We used a checklist for human edits. Remove ambiguous words like might or probably. Add explicit manager escalation lines and keep upsell optional, never pushy. Also convert any emoji or shorthand to plain speech. This is for a voice cue, not a text thread.
Let's hear a sample AI draft and then humanize it. Generate a 15-second draft for customer asks whether the muffin contains nuts. Luis, give us a conservative AI prompt you'd use, and I'll read the AI draft.
You are an assistant drafting a spoken script for a retail staff member. Produce a calm 10 to 20 second reply to a customer asking if the muffin contains nuts. Include a safety disclaimer that you are not a medical professional, an instruction to offer an alternative if uncertain, and a manager escalation line. Do not include PII.
That muffin may contain tree nuts. I'm not a medical professional, so I recommend checking with a manager for a definitive answer. Would you like a nut-free option I can recommend instead? Crisp, safe, but a little robotic. Sarah, how would you humanize that?
Make it warmer and shorter on the front end. Thanks for asking. The muffin may contain tree nuts. I'm not a medical professional, so let me call a manager to confirm. In the meantime, our blueberry muffin is nut-free. Would you like that? That keeps safety, offers an immediate alternative, and gives staff a clear next step. That edit totally worked for my team. The manager escalation line is critical. We train staff to press one button on the tablet that rings a manager's headset. It avoids guessing and keeps everyone safe.
Great. Topic 3. Prototype, device setup, and live role play. Here are the essentials. Pick a single device, keep audio local, time box the pilot to 48-72 hours, test volume before the shift, and add a quick stop rule so staff can mute the shortcut if it interrupts service. Sarah, walk us through a simple phone/tablet shortcut setup.
On iOS or Android, you can make a shortcut that plays a pre-recorded clip or reads a scripted phrase. Start by storing the approved scripts as local audio files. Nothing goes to the cloud. Create a single tap button on the home screen labeled Voice Ally and assign the audio to that button. Train staff. Tap, listen, then speak the adapted line. Test during a quiet pre-shift so you can tweak volume and confirm the quick stop gesture. And from a privacy angle, keep recordings and logs on device only. If you must use cloud processing for advanced features, strip PII first and get express opt-in from employees. Our downloadable reduction checklist shows how to replace names, order numbers, and any identifying details in samples before they leave the device.
Time for the role play portion. We'll run 3 tough queries you might see. Maya, you'll play the staff member using the Voice Ally cue. I'll be the customer. First, allergy question. Does this salad have peanuts? Hi, does this salad have peanuts? I'm really allergic.
Staff uses Voice Ally. Tap, listens to cue, then says, "Thanks for checking. This salad contains peanuts. I'm not a medical professional, so I'll get a manager to confirm and help pick a safe option. One moment, please." Then she taps the manager escalation button. That sequence is perfect, short, direct, and it delegates a decision that could be risky. Next role play, a price discount question. Do you accept buy one, get one? Duarte, you take the customer again.
Is the BOGO still on? I saw a sign online.
Thanks for asking. Our current promotions change by store. I'm not sure about that sign. Let me check with a manager and confirm the offer for you in 30 seconds. Then she either checks POS or presses the manager quick check. That keeps staff honest and avoids giving unverified discounts.
Final role play, a tricky legal/return question. Can I get a refund for this custom order? That's an edge case we always route to a manager.
I'm not able to approve refunds for custom orders. Let me get a manager to review your situation right now. Please hold for a moment. Short, clear, and routes to human judgment. A couple of operational practicals. Require manager sign-off for any script changes. Keep a one-page cheat sheet at the register for fallback lines. And time box the pilot so staff know it's an experiment. Also, run a post-pilot huddle to capture staff feedback and tweak phrasing. Remember the privacy checklist. Never use real customer audio in model prompts. Strip identifying details from training examples and store everything locally during the pilot. If you find staff are tempted to record customer questions, emphasize that the system is for scripted staff cues only, not conversation logging.
Panel practicals wrap up. Maya, what surprised you most during your 72-hour pilot?
Honestly, how fast staff adopted it when they saw it reduced anxiety. New hires used the cue as a safety net, and experienced staff used it as a reminder to escalate. The other surprise, small tweaks in wording made a big difference in customer tone. One extra thank you calmed interactions more than we expected. That's the human first point. The tech supports better human responses. It doesn't replace them. Keep the script simple. Give staff the power to take over and treat this as a training tool first and an automation second.
Wrap. If you want these materials, visit our website to download the VoiceAlley script pack, privacy redaction checklist, device shortcut how-to, and the weekend pilot tracker. Try the 48-72-hour plan this weekend and report back. We want to hear what worked for your team.
And quick cliffhanger. In the next episode, we'll show how to turn your top-performing VoiceAlley script into a 5-minute micro-training module that uses role-play drills to lock in consistency. You'll be able to measure improvement shift by shift, so don't miss it.
Thanks for listening. If you tried VoiceAlley this weekend, send notes to the pilot tracker on the site. We'll pull highlights on the next show. Use AI to support people, not replace them.